Hello, how are you? It is December. Hello and welcome. December has a lot of things going on. I decided on use it or lose it December for the use what you have challenge. That was, and thanks to a bunch of people working on trying to figure out a good hashtag and seeing what was available. So use it or lose it December, because one of the things I talked about in the live video that I did on Facebook for Journey with Burgess was that I wanted to use what I had, and if I didn't use it, didn't like it, lose it. Either donate it or pay it forward, send it somewhere. And I'm also participating in Romany Realms Christmas Chronicles on her Patreon page. She's talking about it also on YouTube. I am also participating in Documented Journey and My Little Journals Create December journal prompts. Before I get started on that part, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Use It or Lose It December. Use It or Lose It December, I have a video I'm going to upload. I'm going to show you my cart, but basically what I'm doing is putting pretty much almost everything in my bag, in my pencil bags, pen cases, that kind of thing, and in this cart behind me, and the bowl that I use that's on that desk back there. Go through what I'm actually using, and I'm going to put the cart part in, and then we're going to go to what I love.
Okay, so here's my cart, and here's my desk, the little Christmas tree, and the little Christmas bin with the washi tapes I'm going to use, and the one I need to rewind because it fell. And there's my desk set, or what I take when I actually go somewhere for more than an hour, or just kind of, if it's somewhere I'm actually going to be there for a little while. My desk watercolor palette, and I also have this that is my desk watercolor palette. That little elf reading, my frosty mug, my little mouse, my globes, and my ho-ho. And that's the mess of a craft table that I just filmed from, that I need to clean up now. So on the first tier, I have the travel pen case, that box of pens I said. This has my little mini fountain pens in it. This is my actual pen case. Mild liners. This has extra glue stick, some white acrylic paint, an extra stamp pad, a hole punch, a compass, a couple of little stray stamps, my label maker, some mini scissors, half of a sponge, a sharpener, some clamps, a white crayon, my Tombow markers, my ruler, my X-Acto knife. The plastic lid broke, so it's stuck on a Winnie the Pooh eraser that was my daughter's when she was a kid. My Zig calligraphy pens, those pen marker things that I got in from, oh, that goes over here. Those are my Crayola super tips, an extra water brush, my ink tints, and my Prismacolor watercolor pencils. And then we get to the second layer, and this is where the Prismacolor pencils go. My pouch. This has my Zig Clean Color Real Brush pens and the Psy ones, and then it has some extra pens in it. I use this a lot when I'm doing the Hobonichi. I need to put the rest of the pens in this. And then, as you can see, this is what I have in here. All the watercolor, for the most part, brush pens I use the most. And then we have the art books I like the most right now, and my little mini sketchbook. Art Before Breakfast, 5-Minute Sketching People, The Creative License, and that fairy book. My accordion file, Christmas scrapbooking paper, and some extra cardstock. The thing from the Hobonichi, I like to use those sometimes. Some Valentine and heart and star kind of stickers. All kinds of different things. A magazine I got in from Goldspot with fountain pens that I'm probably going to actually cut out pictures of the fountain pens. Some stencils for lettering, some transfer paper, some acetate paper, some watercolor paper, and that's all that's in there. So my first rule of business is to go through this and this stack to use what I have. I'll zip that back up later. To go through this, and then to go through this bowl of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do for December. I'm going to use up this stuff. Some of the washi tape that's in there, the paints. I have the Schminke travel palette in here that has a few Daniel Smith in it as well. And then in this, I have the 2 Jane Davenports and the water bottles and the extra little stencil, the pink one that folds out, and on one side is a ruler and it has the alphabet. So yeah, that's what I have so far. This is where I usually film here, or I film here. So there we go.
Okay, what I love, and this is some of the items that were in the cart. So I have this jumbo bag that came from Jet Pens, and it has a lot of my stickers, ephemera bits, cards, and things like that in it. That post-it note can actually go in the trash. So it has these like sort of that are similar to Project Life kind of cards. I have some things in here, and I need to go through the stash and use these things. So some of my other things that I'm absolutely loving right now is this book called Daily Rituals, How Artists Work. And I got this on a recommendation from one of the YouTube subscribers, one of you. And I love this book. I'm about halfway through it right now, and I love this. I love this little book. Another thing that I'm absolutely loving is 5-Minute Sketching People, Super Quick Techniques for Amazing Drawings by Pete Scully. I have the architecture one by Liz Steele, but I have been really like loving this one. I haven't read as much of the one by Liz Steele. One of my all-time favorite books is Art Before Breakfast by Danny Gregory. As you could see in the cart, it was actually in the cart along with his Creative License book, which is one of my other favorite ones by him. And a book that I got in Happy Mail from Jen, How to Draw and Paint Fairies. I've actually been drawing fairies. I've actually drawn a few and watercolored a few, and I'm working my way through this book, and I absolutely love this book. And last but not least, on the realm of like tarot and stuff, is Tarot and Astrology. Enhance Your Readings with the Wisdom of the Zodiac by Corinne Kenner. I do have her Wisdom Tarot, her Wizard Tarot deck, and the book that comes with that. I got the set, and I really love this book so far. I'm on the planet, so I'm like 20-something pages in so far. My goal is to read this book. I've had it for a little while. I had it for quite a little while, and I haven't read it, and my goal is to read it. And then lately, I have been going through using the Fairy Tale Lenormand cards, artwork by Lisa Hunt and written by Arwen Lynch. Y'all know how much I love Arwen. I've also really been enjoying the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And then the Enchanted Oracle cards, I just dumped the cards. Ugh, dang it. These. I have really been enjoying these. I usually use the vintage Oracle deck, or I like the Namaste Oracle deck, but lately I've been using the Enchanted Oracle deck. Okay, let's see. Supplies. I just got some Happy Mail from one of you. Venus sent me some stuff in Happy Mail. One was a little thing by Tim Holtz with some cute little letters. It was little letter stickers. And then these, I love these pens. These and the Microns are some of my favorites. I also like the Stettlers. And she sent me this Apple Pig leather in the Rose Queen A6 with the fancy pen, so it becomes a chunky monkey. And I put my Snoopy charm on it and the bookmark. And the bookmark has the little globe that I got and the piece of amber that Jen sent me. And in here, y'all, look at all these pockets. Look. Just look. Okay, and then right here, and it has a little pin. And then you can actually put pins. It has more, the secretarial pocket. It has a pocket right here, and I have some extra cards in there. And then this has a pocket, and you could slide pins in here. This has the pocket, and I have my little $10 in there. And then in here, I have the Hobonichi Techo Original in the AVEC for next year. And the little weekly insert is in here in this little dashboard folder thing. This came out of my passport Jellyfish that I was using as a wallet, and I'm going to be using this as a wallet for a while because I need to condition my passport and restring it. And then this is the A6 Enigma from Taroko Design, and this is what I've been using as sort of a bullet journal. So this planner right here is going to be my work planner for 2018. I have it all set up though, and for now I'm just using the bullet journal thing for work. So I am using this as a wallet, and it matches my Oxblood whipping tote really well. But let's not get away from ourselves, because this is the leather quill shop. This is the A6 Picos that John sent me, and I love this. This is a dark brown, and it has a red undertone, and I know that the camera does not pick it up, but it really does have a red undertone. And I have my little red monkey knots, and I have set this up with two Peaky Dory inserts. One is just one with Tomoe River paper in it. The other one is a dot grid, and I've been keeping up with a few things in it. And then right here I have the English version of the A6 Hobonichi for next year, and this is what I'm going to be doing journaling prompts in for next year. And I love this. I also have this in the A5. The only one I don't have it in is the B6, and I would absolutely love to have this in the B6, but she's not making the Picos anymore, unfortunately. So I'm going to be scouring next year when I have some extra money if anybody decides to sell a B6 version of this. Next on my list of absolute favorites is my Jellyfish B6. And inside this is my art traveler's notebook. And I have dashboard thing. I have Bree's prototype for the Tomoe River paper insert that she made me, and I have been testing out. And then there's the rest of my dashboard. And then I have my custom notebook journal that she made me with the Strathmore, the mixed media paper. And I have been using, I need to color these, I need to paint these. I did these when we were over at my in-laws for Thanksgiving. These were some of the foods. I need to draw a couple more right here and then journal. So this is one of my other favorites. And I have the little art, the little palette. Another one of my favorites is a journal that I found through Miss Vicky B. And this is a Fabriano journal, and I actually stuck the journal cover that goes to my Jane Davenport sketchbook. I have been using this for creative projects for Patreon, and just doing different things for Patreon. And I'm going to be doing drawing, and I'm thinking about doing it live, seriously doing it live for them. And I need to do some journaling on some of these pages, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because I'm actually going to start doing this again this month, and I have a really good idea for a project for this that's actually going to use some of what I have. as far as collage bits and drawing, because I want it to include anything and everything. And the front of the journal cover says it's not about the destination, it's about the journal. I love this sketchbook. I really do. So on the realm of my other favorites, like I said, is the A5 leather quill Ecos. And y'all, this is, I love this leather. This has a Taroko Design Breeze and a Taroko Design Enigma in it, and this is my commonplace journal, and then my idea thought notebook, mostly for videos and things like that, like when I come up with ideas for videos. Next on my list of things I absolutely love are Prismacolor pencils. This thing that Mr. Rockstar gave me has those little pocket envelope, the clear, and I put my stickers and stuff in here, and this came free, so I didn't have to buy it. I love that thing. The Coffee Bean 2018 Hobonichi Weeks is, I've fallen in love with the Weeks. It took me a whole year to fall in love with it, but I have fallen in love with the Weeks. This is my week. This is this week right here. I will do a video this weekend showing you what I've got so far with it and plan with me. Still absolutely loving my Hobonichi A5. This is the red leather cover that Maya gave me that came from the Hobonichi store. It probably is a few years old, but I absolutely love this cover. And on to a different shade of red and what I love, and I have to do a review of this. This is the Taroko Design Enigma cover, and this is my journal. So I have some journaling to catch upon. But so far, I absolutely love this cover. The only suggestion that I would make is instead of this being a bookmark, that it were a pen loop. That would be my only suggestion. The only thing I would change about it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color, the red one. And I'm sure that it is patinaed a little. I'm sure that the natural ones and the other ones that they patina beautifully. This is a little, you know, it's real leather, and it smells really good. It smells like a brand new leather jacket or a pair of brand new leather boots. You know, that all that leather smell. It doesn't smell chemical at all. None of what I've gotten has smelled chemical as far as the leather goes. Not the apple pig leather or the leather quill shop ones. None of them have smelled chemical at all, which I really like. I don't like when they smell like chemicals. That is the only thing I would improve, is instead of a bookmark, I would make this a pen loop. Only suggestion. And I say that because on my other list of things I love is this came from Jet Pens. It is a pen roll. It has a leather strap. It's a very dark brown leather strap, or maybe black. It might be black, y'all. But this has my travel pens and watercolor brushes, my travel brushes, and then my aqua brushes, my watercolor brushes, and then some of my pens that I use, like my platinum carbon desk pen that I hacked. The utility pouch by Delphonics. This is on my favorite. I really wished I had gotten the red now, but I like this one. As you can see, I have a Santa and a tree pin on there. I have Mickey Mouse and the red dress for heart disease for women. I have Snoopy and all kinds of Goofy. Got coffee. I even have one from my bachelorette party from a long time ago. I love this. I love this pouch. And of course, this little pen pouch holds a whole lot. I usually have my mild liners in there, and sometimes I will throw a thing of washi and a glue stick. I will use whatever, like 2 or 3 main colors from the mild liners, and then put my pens and stuff in there, because this is actually like a little purse, and I can throw a whole lot of stuff in there even though it looks rather small, and these two can kind of go with me. And those are some of my favorite things that I absolutely love. The only other thing I'd say is I bought some Clinique foundation, and I got a free bag of, you know, one of their little things. And in it came this lipstick trial size. It is the number 11 Peppermint Pop. It is a matte and it is a gorgeous, what I have on right now, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I didn't think I'd be okay with matte lipstick, but I actually really like it. So that is on my favorites. Things I love is what actually the prompt is. But I have one last selection. Platinum Carbon ink. Noodler's Polar Brown, Noodler's Lexington Gray, and Noodler's Proctor's Ledge. The only thing about this one is it's not bulletproof. The rest of the Noodlers that I have, except Heart of Darkness, is bulletproof. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous ink, this Proctor's Ledge. Absolutely gorgeous. But there's a story behind this and the other ink they sent with it. But it is gorgeous ink. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous ink. And the only other ink that is my favorite, and I need to talk to Maya, she put in this jar, but it's not this ink. She wrote down what it was, but that has faded off of the top. And it is a very dark, coppery kind of red. And I absolutely love this ink. And I need to find out where she got it. And Maya introduced me to this kind of ink. And this is their turquoise. And I absolutely love this. I like writing with the different colored inks. But what I journal with normally are the Polar Brown, the Lexington Gray, and the Platinum Carbon desk ink. The Platinum Carbon ink. And that's it for what I love. And this has been a really long video already. So I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, y'all. And I will see you again. Use it or lose it. December. Create December. Christmas Chronicles. All kinds of good stuff going on in December. And I am going to hopefully be doing Vlogmas. I can't promise a video every single day, but I'm hoping to have a video pretty much every day. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.